Hello everyone! My name is Alla and I'm excited to introduce Wikontic, a tool for building knowledge graphs from text aligned with the Wikidata ontology. Every day we produce vast amount of unstructured text, for example in news, scientific articles and online discussions. Large language models can extract insights from such data, but their internal representations are latent and unverifiable. This makes them prone to hallucinations and hard to reuse or update. Knowledge graphs, in contrast, provide structured, transparent, and verifiable representations of facts. They make reasoning explicit and help LLMs ground their answers in reliable information. However, building high-quality graphs from text remains a difficult problem. Traditional open information extraction pipelines are flexible, but often produce noisy, redundant, and incoherent graphs. For example, treating NYC and New York City as different entities, or treating spouse and married to as different relations. This fragmentation undermines the very clarity and precision that knowledge graphs are meant to provide. Wikontic addresses these challenges by combining the expressive power of LLMs with the rigor of Wikidata's ontology. It produces compact, schema-aware knowledge graphs that are directly usable for reasoning, retrieval, and question answering. Let's see how Wikontic works step by step. In the first step, Wikontic performs candidate triplet extraction. Large language models read the text and proposes a set of subject-relation-object triplets, enriched with the entity types and qualifiers like time or place. Next comes ontology-aware refinement. Each extracted triplet is validated against Wikidata schema. This ensures that relations are valid for the corresponding entity types and that vague or inconsistent triplets are corrected. For instance, if a relation doesn't exist in Wikidata or entity types doesn't match, Wikontic automatically adjusts them. Finally, Wikontic performs entity canonicalization and alias tracking. This step merges mentions referring to the same entity, like Nolan and Christopher Nolan, while keeping aliases stored for reference. It prevents duplications and contradictions. Let's explore a pre-extracted knowledge graph built from Wikipedia articles about Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson, together with a short paragraph describing the marriage of Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley. We'll see how Wikontic extracts new facts from this text and integrates them into the existing graph. This example is particularly insightful because it contains overlapping relations, such as spouse and married to, and multiple variations of entity names. It's an ideal case to demonstrate how Wikontic refines and merges information, producing a graph that remains coherent, consistent, and semantically precise. Wikontic applied its three key steps: candidate extraction, ontology-aware refinement, and entity canonization to extract and refine information from raw text. The resulting subgraph is then automatically integrated into the existing knowledge graph. After these steps, the graphs become deduplicated, coherent, and fully aligned with the Wikidata ontology. You can clearly see how the initial noisy triplets evolve into a connected and interpretable structure. Once the graph is built, it becomes a reusable knowledge resource. Wikontic supports retrieval and multi-hop reasoning for question answering. For example, when asked who was Michael Jackson's father-in-law, Wikontic retrieves relevant triplets, expands their connections, and outputs Elvis Aaron Presley along with the supporting evidence. This shows how Wikontic enables transparent, grounded reasoning over structured data. With Wikontic, we bridge the gap between unstructured language and structured reasoning. By aligning LLM outputs with ontologies, we make extracted knowledge verifiable, compact, and reusable. In the future, we aim to extend Wikontic beyond Wikidata to support domain-specific ontologies, scientific knowledge bases, and multilingual texts. Thank you for watching, and we invite you to explore Wikontic yourself.